Hello, everyone. Every page tells a new story.
Out and away, knuckleheads! I only got one rock! And
Welcome to the world of endless animation. The film begins with a doctor running through the forest, trying to escape from people chasing him with cars. These people manage to corner him, but before they can catch him, he jumps off a cliff into the water and successfully escapes. Since then, he has been missing, and no one knows anything about him, not even his wife, who was very upset but decided to focus on their son Adam, who was still a young child. As time passes, Adam grows up and goes to school, where his classmates start to bother him, tease him, and even throw gum that sticks to his hair. Even though Adam didn't do anything wrong, the teacher punishes him. After his punishment, Adam goes to the bathroom to clean his hair but is surprised when he finds that his leg has suddenly grown. His shoe is torn, and because he wants to leave school, he wraps his leg with a cloth. This makes all his classmates tease him, and despite their low voices, Adam hears them clearly. When Adam enters the basketball court to hide, 3 bully boys start bothering him and even beat him up. Adam goes home, and when his mother asks about the bruises on his face, he tells her he fell on the ground while playing basketball, which is why the gum stuck to his hair. But his mother doesn't believe him and tells him he must stand up to his classmates who are bothering him. She then cuts his long hair, which was full of gum. When Adam wakes up and looks in the mirror, he is surprised to find his hair has returned to how it was. This makes him cut his hair again so his mother doesn't notice, and he wears a cap and goes down to his mother, who calls him to go to school. When she sees the cap, she tells him it belongs to his father, and she is very sad because she misses him. Adam apologizes for reminding her of him. When he takes off the cap and she sees his hair, she thinks she cut it that way, so she puts the cap back on him to go to school, and tells him she will cut his hair again when he returns. We see a businessman named Hercule at his wig-making factory, and we learn that Hercule was responsible for chasing the doctor in the forest. He tells the journalist that his wigs are worn by the most famous artists and singers in the world, but he has invented something better, a hair growth stimulant. He then takes them to the doctor responsible for the experiment, and this doctor applies the product to a bald man. Suddenly, this man grows a lot of hair, but the experiment fails when his hair catches fire. This makes Hercule tell the journalist that they are still in the testing phase and will surely find the problem and solve it. We return to Adam, who is called to the principal's office. When Adam goes to see the principal, he warns him not to fight with his classmates and tells him he must take off the cap because it is not allowed in school. When Adam takes off the cap, he is surprised to find his hair has grown again. After leaving school, he puts on his father's cap and is very happy with it, but a group of bully boys comes and starts bothering him. One of these boys takes the cap from Adam, and before he can tear it, Adam knocks him to the ground, takes the cap from him, and runs away. The boys chase him until they reach an amusement park, where they manage to corner him when he enters a large pipe. When they try to beat Adam, he jumps up and kicks them with his leg and runs away. He goes home, puzzled by what happened. Before the boys leave, one of them throws a stone at Adam's house, breaking the window. When Adam starts to quickly collect the glass before his mother arrives, he sees a closed hole in the ground. He removes the cover and takes the box from the hole. When he opens the box, he finds letters from his father and learns that he is still alive. When his mother returns home, Adam is very upset with her for hiding the fact that his father is still alive and asks her why his father hasn't come to see him yet. She tells him that his father is indeed still alive, but she cannot tell him where he is because it would be dangerous for them. Adam is very upset with her for hiding the truth and leaves her and goes to his room, but he has a paper with the address of the post box from which his father sends letters. He decides to go to that address in hopes of meeting him. He takes his bag and leaves through the window so his mother won't know he left the house. Then he walks until he reaches the road, where he stops a truck and asks the driver to take him to that address. Initially, the driver refuses because the address is very far, but Adam tells him he is lost from his family and gets into the truck before the driver refuses again. The driver is forced to take him to the place he wants. The next morning, Adam's mother goes to wake him up because it's time for school, and when she opens the room door, she is surprised to find he is not there. She becomes worried and starts looking for him. We return to Adam, who finally arrives at the post box from which his father sends letters. The box is located on the road, in the middle of the forest. When Adam opens the box, he finds a letter, but before he can take it, a squirrel snatches it from him and runs into the forest. Adam runs after it but cannot catch it. He walks among the trees, amazed by their shape and beauty, and tries to find someone to help him. Suddenly, he sees a leg full of hair behind him. Adam is very scared and runs quickly through the forest, but while running, he falls into a trap and loses consciousness. Unfortunately, he ends up on the road, and there is a car coming fast. Before it reaches him, a strange animal appears and saves him. When the driver sees this on the car's cameras, he decides to call the press. When he arrives at the roadside rest area, He calls one of the journalists and tells him he saw one of the Bigfoot creatures. And this news spreads everywhere in newspapers and magazines because of the pictures taken by the car's camera. When Hercule's assistant sees the pictures, he asks him to bring the Bigfoot creature because he is the only one who can extract the formula they are working on. Indeed, Hercule learns the location of the incident from the driver, and there the guards find Adam's bag with his name and address on it. When two of Hercule's guards go to Adam's house, they find no one there, so they break the glass and open the door. In the house, they see all the letters Adam left on the ground. When they read the letters, they learn that Adam is the son of the Bigfoot creature. We return to Adam, who, when he wakes up, is terrified to find that the one who saved him is a man whose entire body is covered in hair. This man tells Adam he is his father, and Adam is very scared of him and grabs a stick to try to hit him. His father calms him down and shows him his pictures. He's plastered everywhere. Adam is very saddened because his father is a monster and hasn't visited him once. His father tells him he did this to protect him and his mother because pharmaceutical companies are hunting him. If they catch him, they'll exploit him, making him a guinea pig to accelerate his DNA. When his father asks if his mother knows he's there, he says she gave him the address, but his father doesn't believe him, saying they lied to protect him. But what they did could harm them all. Indeed, Hercule's men arrive, attack Adam's mother, and take her away. At that time, Adam is with his father, who tells him he inherited all his good qualities. He hears sounds from far away, has quick reflexes, and his hair grows incredibly fast. His father takes him to the forest, and they play. Adam enjoys his ability to hear distant sounds. When Adam takes off his shoes, he discovers he runs incredibly fast. His father also tells him he can talk to animals and teaches him how. Adam enjoys it even more when the animals devise a plan to scare away hunters. Adam tells his father he's always been online and never played a real game. His father doesn't know what the internet is, so Adam says he'll teach him later. His father says he can never go back with him and recounts his days as a student. He experimented on himself, resulting in a genetic mutation that gave him large feet. When Hercule learned of his experiments, he tried to recruit him, but when he refused, they stole his research and threatened his family, forcing him to flee and disappear. Hercule, who kidnapped Adam's mother, orders his men to find the Bigfoot in the forest. When the animals see what's happening, they tell Bigfoot, who is furious with Adam, blaming him for everything. Adam runs and surrenders. When he sees his mother, he promises never to reveal his father's location, a cabin by a waterfall. Hercule lets them go, but tells his men the Bigfoot's location. They discover Adam misled them, giving a wrong location. Hercule threatens to burn down the forest if Adam doesn't reveal his father's location. Adam doesn't know, so Hercule's men burn the forest and imprison Adam in a car, leaving him there. Before Adam suffocates from the smoke, his father arrives, breaks the car window, and rescues him. But it's a trap. Hercules' men sedate Bigfoot and kill him on a plane. Adam goes to his father's animal friends who initially refuse to help, blaming him for destroying the forest, but agree because his father is their friend. They manage to get into Hercules' last car, reaching Adam's father's prison. Adam uses his ability to hear distant sounds to locate guards and cameras. He sends a small bird to destroy the cameras. He tries to unlock a door but breaks it, triggering an alarm. Before the guards arrive, they enter the surveillance room, and a bear locks the door. Adam identifies his father's location from the surveillance cameras. Before leaving, they take all the weapons. They use the bear as a shield against tranquilizer darts. Adam leaves the animals to fight the guards and reaches his father. Hercule arrives and tells Bigfoot that if he escapes, he'll hurt Adam and his mother. Bigfoot surrenders to protect his family. When Adam asks his father to leave, he refuses, saying he's protecting them. Adam is disappointed and leaves. Hercule says he considers his father an employee and will send him a lot of money. Seeing a fire alarm, Adam triggers it, causing everyone in the lab to flee. He escapes Hercule and his men. He frees his animal friends captured by Hercule. He goes to his father, who initially refuses to escape, fearing it will continue their suffering. He agrees when Adam says he inherited all his father's qualities. Adam and his father destroy all the gas cylinders in the lab. Hercule's men sedate Bigfoot, and Hercule throws him off a bridge. Enraged, Adam uses his gun, causing the lab to explode. He finds his unconscious father, uses his healing powers to save him. Adam, his father, and mother live together, along with the animals. In Part 2, Adam was initially bothered by his large feet, finding shoes difficult, but he runs incredibly fast without them. He hears everything clearly from a distance, and his feet have magical healing properties. He can talk to animals, including a badger named Bulfer, and other animals who were his father's friends in the forest. Adam's mother wakes up to animals preparing breakfast. She asks them to clean the bathroom, which is full of hair. A raccoon named Ian throws food at her, and she scolds him. Unable to understand the animals, she asks Adam to translate. and he mistranslates to avoid conflict. The animals watch TV with Adam and his mother, seeing his father on a morning show. His father recounts his story as a research scientist studying genetic mutations. A failed experiment caused a mutation, turning him into Bigfoot. He hid in the forest for 10 years, hunted by a pharmaceutical company wanting to study his mutation. After the company's collapse, he can return to his family. He thanks his son Adam for finding him. The newscaster says it's a miracle. She can make him meet her agent, who tells her that all he's thinking about now is to make the world a better place. After Adam reaches school, he finds all his classmates gathered around him talking about his father. The school principal walks in, disperses them, and walks with Adam, telling him he knows how much he loves him. Adam jokingly replies that he was punished by him 2 months ago. The principal says it was just an administrative mistake and asks him to have his dad sign his picture and write goals under it. Adam leaves, saying he needs to catch his class. Everywhere he goes, Adam finds the kids standing with pictures of his father. He tries to escape them and hides in the bathroom, but the kids reach under the door. Adam escapes through the window, falling into a trash bin. His classmate, Emma, opens the bin and asks what he's doing inside. Embarrassed, he tells her he's researching recycling methods. Emma walks with Adam to his house, and he tells her all he wants is for his dad to come home because he's been busy lately and he hasn't seen him at all. Emma tells him life changes suddenly, and she imagined her parents would stay together forever, but that didn't happen. Adam says his only ambition is for life to return to normal. Emma responds, telling him to look on the bright side and that everyone loves his father. Adam says he sometimes wishes it had remained a secret. Finally, they reach Adam's house and Emma is amazed by their new huge car. Adam explains they had to get it because they have a large pet, and it's the only car that can fit its size. Emma leaves, and when Adam enters the house, he finds it full of models of his father and a stranger talking on the phone, with all the animals in the house busy with video games. When he meets his father and asks what happened, he explains it all happened after his TV appearance. The person on the phone hands Bigfoot papers to sign, but he refuses, saying he doesn't want to sell things with his face on them and wants to do something meaningful in life. He scares the man away, who runs to his car to leave. Bigfoot reads a letter from a non-profit organization informing him that the government has granted permission for an oil company to drill in their wildlife reserve. This happened because the company convinced the government that the oil extraction process wouldn't affect the environment, which is false, and the company is lying, threatening the ecosystem. The organization asks Bigfoot to use his fame and influence to speak out against the oil company before it's too late. After reading the letter, Bigfoot says that's exactly what he wants, to use his voice to help people. His wife is surprised when he tells her he wants to go to Alaska, and Adam is upset that his father just got home and wants to travel again. Adam retreats to his room, saying angrily that one person can't change the world. His father tells him he's wrong and will prove it. His wife tells him they need to discuss this decision. Bigfoot enters Adam's room to talk, but Adam is upset and says he wants to sleep because he has school in the morning. Before leaving, Bigfoot tells Adam he loves him. Bigfoot travels to Alaska by glider, feeling fear from air turbulence and the plane's speed. Upon arrival, he records a video saying he's trying to save what can be saved, telling the story of the place, and mentioning it was abandoned for decades and called a ghost town. Suddenly, an animal appears, runs towards him, and asks him to stay off its land. Bigfoot meets the people who sent him the letter, Pam and Seamus, who are protesting against the oil company's vehicles entering the area. They welcome him and thank him for responding to their invitation. Bigfoot is surprised that no one else is protesting, but they tell him they're the only ones now, but they're very passionate about the cause. A person named Errol appears, and Pam says he's interested in their cause because he was born in Alaska. Errol offers Bigfoot to share his tent, and Bigfoot thanks him, starting a live broadcast to present the issue to people. Adam watches the broadcast and mocks the low view count, number 14. Adam feels sorry for his father, edits the video, adds music and sound effects, and video calls Emma, asking her to share it with her soccer team. Adam hopes all this will help his father return before Christmas. Engagement increases, reaching millions of views. Bigfoot is surprised by the number of people who joined the campaign at once. Errol tells him the video went viral, and everyone saw it. Seamus and Pam are happy because people are starting to care about the issue, and the news is talking about them. Adam watches the news with his mom and the animals, seeing the oil company owner saying the world still needs fuel. So his company developed a clean oil system and became an advanced tech company, assuring his company doesn't harm the ecosystem. At night, protesters gather around the fire singing, But Bigfoot observes the oil company from afar with his binoculars, asking Errol why they need all this security if their intentions are good. Errol says they claim the oil extraction process must remain secret until they get a patent. Bigfoot insists he must know what's happening behind those walls. After everyone sleeps in their tents, he sneaks into the area without being seen by the guards. The next morning, Adam wakes up, goes online, and finds his father's video removed. When he goes downstairs, he finds his mom watching the news and discovers his father is missing. Errol says he saw him leave his tent, thinking he was going to the bathroom, unaware he'd disappear. The oil company's surveillance cameras caught him sneaking in, leaving nothing but his torn bag, suggesting a wolf attack. Adam doesn't believe it, saying his father talks to animals, so wolves wouldn't attack him. Adam's mom decides to book a flight to Alaska, but Adam suggests they drive their car to take the bear and raccoon, as they're wild animals that can help find his father and can't travel by plane. His mom agrees, and they take the car and leave. On the way, she reassures him and tells him that his father lived for 10 years in the wilderness and will not be in danger. Then they arrive in Alaska, and suddenly Adam's mother is startled when Errol appears suddenly at the window. The bear and the raccoon get out of the car, which frightens Errol, but he is told not to worry because it's a friendly bear. Adam's mother remembers Errol and tells him that she saw him on television and introduces herself. He welcomes her and tells her that everyone was scared and left after what happened to her husband. She asks him to take her to the last place he saw him and instructs her son to stay in the car with the bear and raccoon. After a long time, Adam decides to get out of the car and look for them, but Wilbur refuses to let him go, reminding him of his mother's orders. When Adam hears the sound of a car, he gets worried and sees a group of guards getting out, claiming to be friends of his mother. Adam does not believe them and leaves with Wilbur, who attacks the guards, allowing Adam to escape after the guards injure Wilbur and Tipper. Adam runs until he falls from a high cliff, and the guards believe he won't survive. However, Adam is still alive and climbs down from the tree. He checks his phone but finds no signal to call his mother. He continues walking barefoot in the cold forest and suddenly hears a strange sound. When he turns on his phone's light, a wolf attacks him, but Adam manages to communicate with it, explaining that he's there to search for his father. The wolf is surprised that Adam speaks its language and tells him that humans only destroy nature and care about oil. Adam expresses genuine regret and says his father came here to stop the oil company, but he suddenly disappeared. Adam promises the wolf that if it helps him find his father, he will do everything he can to protect their land from human destruction. The wolf tells him it doesn't know where his father is but can guide him on where to start searching. As they walk, the wolf spots a wild rabbit and chases it, but Adam manages to save it and helps it escape. They eventually reach the oil drilling area, and Adam takes a picture of the oil appearing on the surface. Suddenly, a drone appears, and the wolf and Adam hide to avoid being caught. The wolf refuses to continue with Adam, saying it won't walk on polluted land. It tells Adam that it has fulfilled its promise by bringing him here and expects him to keep his promise to save the place, then leaves. A helicopter arrives, and the company owner gets out, entering the building while talking on the phone. Adam follows him inside, disguised as a worker, and overhears the company owner saying that people are naive because they believed in the clean oil story. Adam records the company owner arguing with an employee after learning that the drilling is taking longer due to the extreme cold in Alaska. Moreover, there's a significant risk of using explosives, which could flood the entire valley with oil, posing a danger to the environment. The company owner dismisses these concerns, saying no one is watching them after Bigfoot and his group left, and he doesn't care about the environment or its problems. Adam quickly leaves after recording the company owner's words, who sees him leaving and becomes suspicious. Adam encounters Errol, who handcuffs him, revealing Errol's betrayal. He takes Adam to the company owner, who tells Adam that he only cares about oil. Then he throws Adam into a pit, telling him his family is inside and he can meet them. Adam turns on his phone's video camera, and after his legs are shackled and he's exhausted, he records a video telling the true story of the oil company, apologizing to his father and mother, expressing his admiration for them, and asking anyone who sees the video to share it so everyone knows. Then Adam tries to break the wood around him and falls into an old mine, where he finds his mother, who hugs him as soon as she sees him and reassures him after breaking the handcuffs on his wrists. Adam asks his mother about his father, and she tells him she cannot find him because there are too many tunnels. Adam says his sense of smell is very strong and can locate him if he makes any noise. At that moment, the wood falls on Bigfoot's leg, and he screams loudly. Adam manages to pinpoint his location and goes to him. Adam reunites with his father, who is happy to see him and his mother. Adam treats his father's broken leg after the wood fell on it. They decide to escape together before the place explodes with the oil company's bomb, which lands in front of them along with drones. They ride an old mining cart, and Errol decides to divert all the drones he has but eliminates them all. The company owner decides to evacuate the building and use the bomb, and Bigfoot and his family escape from the mine. Adam's phone connects to the network and he tries to upload the video to the internet. Adam and his mother fall into the water and his father goes down to save them. They hear the evacuation alarm, and Bigfoot asks his son to escape quickly while they handle it. Adam runs as fast as he can and reaches the bomb with 15 seconds left before detonation, disabling it just before it explodes. The company owner cannot believe what happened and asks the employee to find a solution. The employee tells him that the only solution poses a significant risk. The company owner decides to use another bomb regardless of the cost. Suddenly, Wilbur and Tipper drive a car and see Errol and the company owner, who points a gun at the animals to tranquilize them. A dart hits Tipper, who is driving the car, and the bear tries to stop it but crashes into the bomb, which falls into the pit and is about to explode. Bigfoot manages to catch it and takes it to the surface. He orders Errol to disable the bomb, but suddenly a wild animal appears and attacks him. Bigfoot cannot stop the bomb, so he throws it, and it explodes in the sky. Adam emerges from the mine and embraces his family. News channels and the police arrive after Adam's video spreads everywhere, fulfilling Adam's promise to the wolf and saving the place. Bigfoot and his family return home, and Adam meets Emma, who tells him she saw the video and asks him out. The movie ends there. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification button so you never miss an updates. See you in the next video.